Hi, welcome Virgo. This is your Tarot reading for the week of March the 17th through to the 23rd, 2014. Well, this doesn't even look like a Virgo reading, so you're coming through the struggles. You know, give yourself a pat on the back. Absolutely. Wow, what a long, hard road it's been, but I really, I see beauty going forward. I see balance coming in. Most definitely. You're going to be feeling more solid than you felt in so long. Absolutely. And, there's an element with some other people and seeing the truth. You've seen the truth of yourself. You know what it takes to build your light now. I think most of you out there, you have a very good grasp, most definitely, of who you are, what your truth is, what you'll allow and what you won't allow. And nothing better than number one on the list will do. Excuse me. No second place. It's either my way or the highway. And good for you. Okay? And it's your full moon, right? Everybody gets a full moon once a year. And this is your full moon, so we're really completing some paths. So I'm sure last week was up and down and all over the place for the majority of you. And I think this week we are moving on to solid ground. And I think it's time for you to allow to heal some relationships. Okay, and it's not for their betterment, it's for your betterment. Okay, it's for being able to put those chapters behind you for good and walking on with the lesson, because I think you're ready to just take the lesson. I think you've been living so much of the hurt for so long that it'll be easy to let go of it if you haven't already let go of a lot of those hurts. And what else? Well, let's start at the beginning. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is really that you are standing in your truth. You are turning out stellar results. And there's a beauty about you. There's a glow about you. Absolutely. Your light is shining. There's the glow. For goodness sakes. Everything you've done up to this point has been right, okay? There weren't any wrong choices. And I think you understand that now. I think for the most part you really have a good grasp on those situations were there for lessons. And it's the lesson that you need to take forward, and the understanding of your own beauty and your own truth and how that needs to be put up on a pedestal. Absolutely. If they're not on Team Virgo, hit the road. Yeah. That's very, very much in your reading. And I think you're good with that. I think you're over the hurt and the challenges of hurdling that, because that just closes your light so much. You can't even breathe. So you're definitely moving on here. We've got the King of Swords. So your actions going forward are just going to be tremendous. You're standing solid in your truth, and you're not afraid to act with your truth totally intact to you, showing the world exactly who you are, and plowing through to successes and whatnot. Now I do see also, I think that's you're standing in your truth and whatnot, but we also have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups come up. So one of you out there is the Knight in Shining Armor, and one is the Queen of Cups. Love, beauty, joy. Knight in Shining Armor. You're Queen of Love. Just waiting for you around the next bend. So if you are in a relationship, I think there'll be a magic added to it this week. I think there's going to be some balance. I think You know, some of the things that you've been saying on how you need to live in your light and your truth are starting to wear off on your partner. And they're starting to accept the new you and loving it, by the way. Absolutely loving it. For those of you interested, I think there's somebody that is really going to be approaching you this week. And you're really going to be working towards a relationship. And if you're looking for love, definitely this week. Wow, look at the stars shine upon you. So, and it's all here to give you balance and that solid feeling in your life. Most definitely. It could have been something early February. Either in the work front, relationship, finances. Look back upon those lessons that you were to learn then. I think they're coming to fruition of what that lesson actually entailed for you, and how you might have thought it was one lesson, but now you're realizing it's a new lesson as you go forward in your light and your beauty. Excuse me. So now on this side, whoops, let that card fly away. We had the Nine of Wands, and it was covering the Five of Swords. Okay, and the Five of Swords is really about cutting out people in your life, situations in your life, and really going forward in your truth. And you are going forward in your truth with a partner. So this could be a new love interest, a new business partnership, somebody helping you in some way, propelling you forward. And the people that aren't helping you, you're leaving behind. Okay? And be true to your thoughts. Most definitely. You have very high thoughts right now, and they are going to lead you totally in the right direction. So let your heart and your intellect cement as one to go forward, so that it's not only just the thought process of if I do A, B, and C, this is the result, but if I do this passion, it'll bring so much joy and light in my life. And we have the Strength and the Page of Cups. And Page of Cups was overlapping, for anybody who wants to know. And I really think that you're grounded and you're solid, and therefore you can go upon your path to do new and wondrous things. Look at the rainbow that you are surrounded by. Most definitely. Your spirit guides, your angels, I really feel a rejoicing for you and where you are and where you're going. I think you're going to have a lot of balance going into this week and leading on to next week and the week after. And I don't see any hardship this week. I think it's going to be a pretty satisfying week for you. A very good week. So until next week, remember, I love you.